topic. Uh, I'm sorry, actor Braxton Wells. He plays an actor on the show called The Oval. Tyler Perry's The Oval. Now, Braxton Wells accuses Tyler Perry Studios VP Mark E. Swinson of rape and claims that of cover up involving Tyler Perry of his rape. So Wells, the actor, he is claiming that Swanson essayed him and Tyler Perry did what it took to cover it up. Wells also alleges he was silenced by a civil attorney who never filed his case and worked with the opposing party. So he's done work with I guess the person he's accusing, Mark Swinson, and I guess the Tyler Perry Studios, and he's alleging that this happened to him regarding this and that they're covering up. Wow, wow. Like is there a level that you could get so famous where people will make up things to discredit you, or these things just really happen around people who's just really famous because, or is this just an act because he's an actor? So when things like this happen, all these questions start happening. But at the same time, what man comes out and admits that he's been, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something most men come out and speak on and say, and just like, yeah, man, he took advantage of me. And it's like, whoa, what you mean? And for him to say that, what man lies about that? So again, it's so many multi-levels, because the power of not responding, that's a power play all in itself. Because when you don't respond to stuff, for some people that's a mission of guilt, but to other people that's a mission that you didn't do nothing, something that's so ridiculous, I'm not even going to respond to that. That's so out of box, out of pocket. I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm not even going to slap the taste out your mouth. So the power of not responding matters. So it's not crazy, but it is a tactic that they haven't respond to, him saying this from, Braxton Wells, the actor Braxton Wells, saying that, again, the Tyler Perry Studios VP, Mark E. Swanson, raped him, and the studios of Tyler Perry is covering it up or trying to cover it up. And this is all what he alleges what happened, and that he's been silenced. Again, if this actually happened, I hope he wins whatever he needs to win, make his money, and go about his business. Because he's if this actually happened to him, he's going through something that's going to change him for the rest of his life. How do you get over something like that as a man? How do you get over something like that? So mentally, he's going to need a lot of help. He's going to need a lot of help if this happened. So they're going to have to cough up that money to get him better mentally. So and money is going to go a long way. As far as him acting again, who knows whether he'll act again. Maybe acting is a form of healing for him. But again, I can't speak for him. But if this is true, I hope he get all the damages that he's supposed to get, because this is crazy, and this is the type of environment that this breeds. Like, I remember an actor, I believe it was either Corey Haim or Corey Feldman. They went on national television and they was telling their story of the times that they was taken advantage of, throughout their career. And one of them spoke on the fact that, and this is what he alleged happened to him, that a very well famous actor, and I could say the name mainly because he said the name, and this is public knowledge. He said that what was this guy, Emilio Estevez's brother, Chevy Chase, not Chevy Chase. It was I always forget his name. It's Emilio Estevez's brother, but he's not Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. He alleged that Charlie Sheen in his younger years raped him on the set in a movie that they played in it. And this is what he said. I forget what show this was that he made his claim that, yo, this really happened to him and nobody did anything. And, you know, we spoke on it shows prior to, where like this is like a culture in Hollywood where you have a culture where, you know, kids, girls, boys, men, women, anybody could get it. Anybody could get it. That's the type of culture that when we're supposed to be up here working on the art. We're supposed to be up here making, you know, fantasy look like reality, because we are acting. This is act. It's supposed to, I'm supposed to make it feel real, but it's acting, you know. But the culture that this breeds, I mean, it's ridiculous, you know, rape and pedophilia. I mean, all that encompassed in one. So if this actually happened to him, I hope he gets everything that he's asking for, punitive damages as well. The public opinion needs lie detectors. A lie detectors test is not legal in a court of law, but is satisfactory 90% to public opinion. That is a fact. That is true. I want to know if Tyler Perry is guilty. Shout out to April in the building. Appreciate you tapping in. She said, "Hey everyone, very sad. Corey Haim, rest of." That's a fact. That's a fact. Corey Haim did pass away, so it's very sad. So at the end of the day, this type of behavior breeds itself. And I've been on sets before. There's a lot of people on a set. The bigger the set, to be honest with you, the easier that this stuff can happen. You would think like, damn, if it's less people on set, then, you know, then this type of stuff can happen. No, the more people that's on a set, the easier that this can happen, because when you're on a set with a whole bunch of people and you got to account for extras as well. So everybody's doing something. Everybody. They ducked off doing this. They ducked off doing that. They're getting ready for scenes. Most scenes take hours to do. And I'm talking about something as simple as just like them catching the shot of an actor walking out from the building into the car. That shot takes hours to shoot because they do it relentlessly. They do it from different angles. They got to make sure the sun, the visual, the audio is correct. They do that a lot. So you got everybody doing something, and if you ducked off with somebody and you go overpower them, then obviously stuff like this can and does happen, and it's unfortunate. So, yo, what's up, Ash? What up, chat? Yo, shout out to Paul in the building, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Don't forget to hit them 100s. Don't forget to hit that like. Hit that like. Hit that like. I was on set before, but it was doing catering, nothing big. But the fact that you was on set, you could see how things could get real busy, right? Like me personally, what movie I was in? I was in the background scene for Made in Manhattan with Jennifer Lopez. I was like 17 years old at the time, and it was so crazy. It was crazy. Everybody was off doing something, you know. The food, like, people don't realize, for big movies, that was a big movie. That catering was crazy. The food, fruit, all that it was a lot, but I didn't want none of it because it'd been sitting out for hours. People don't realize people are there all day. All day. I remember my father went down there with me. He was like, I'm gonna get in a couple of these scenes if they gonna pay me. And my agent at that particular time, or I won't say agent, but the person that helped me get the little background role, right? It was like, oh, this particular job pays $25 a day. My father was hit up like Scooby Doo, like, ooh, $25. Yeah, hey son, you wanna act? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you act. I'm gonna get up out of here. I got. He's like $25 a day. He was like, what? No, it was $25 an hour. I'm sorry, $25 an hour. And he was like, $25 an hour. He was like, yo, that's crazy. He was like, you got to start from somewhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to let you do what you do because I know there's an end game for you. But damn, like, $25 a day, that's not even chump change for me. You know what I'm saying? That's not even lunch for me. You know what I'm saying? So my pops was funny. So I had that moment with my father, which was funny. Yeah, so, but people don't realize that, again, these things can happen on set. Not to make light of it, but these things can happen on set, and it's unfortunate that anybody could get it, but just the fact that the culture of acting breeds people that come on set and have criminality on their mind. So if this is true, again, I hope he get all that he's owed and deserve based on his ordeal that he's going through, and they just gonna have to pay up. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next hot topic. Did y'all know? Did y'all know I was today years old when I found this out? Did you know that Whitney Houston